All right. So, what we're working with today are pointy objects, pyramids and cones. A pyramid has a base that can either be a square, a rectangle, a triangle, and then triangles that make each of the faces. So it comes to a point. Okay? The important thing about this is that you understand the difference between the slant height and the regular height. The slant height is the height along the edge. The regular height goes from the vertex perpendicular to the base. Now, what does this form right here? A right triangle. If we know how long the base is, this is the center of the triangle. So how long is this piece from here to here? Is it the length of the base edge? No, it's half the base edge. So this will be half the base edge. So if you have either the height or the slant height, you can figure out the other side. Okay? As long as you have two parts of these, then you use the Pythagorean theorem to find the other part. Okay? All right, so a regular pyramid has a regular polygon as a base. We might even have like a hexagon base for some of these. Okay, so those get a little more complicated, but not too complicated that you can't get them. And then we have cones, and so which is a circular base and comes to a point, and right cone is straight up and down. So you should have this already written on your note card, but the lateral area of a pyramid is 1/2 PL, and the surface area is area of the base plus 1/2 PL. So let's look at this one right here. Let's imagine that base is a square, so 12 on each side. So if it's 12 on each side, this is 6 and this is 6, right? If we draw in the height, looks like that. But lateral area is 1/2 PL, right? So we don't even need to worry about the height. It's 1/2 perimeter of the base is 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12. What's 12 plus 12 plus 12? 12. 48 times 10. So if we multiply all that together, that's 240 for the lateral area of that pyramid. Now, if I want the surface area, I have to add on the area of the base plus the 1/2 PL. Well, we won't know that 1/2 PL is 240. The area of the base is 12 by 12, which is 144. So it would be 384 would be the surface area. Okay? So that's not super hard. Okay, if we have a cone, the lateral area is pi RL. Pi times the radius times the slant height. So the surface area is the area of the base plus pi RL, which is pi r squared plus pi RL. Okay? All right. We'll wait and we'll do a cone here when we go through here. All right. So the first one's a cone. Okay? If we want the lateral area of the cone, lateral area is pi RL, which is pi. What's my radius? 3. And slant height is 5. So it's just 15 pi, easy peasy lemon squeezy. No problems with that. Okay? Surface area of the pyramid. Surface area of the pyramid is the area of the base plus 1/2 the perimeter times the slant height. Well, the base is 15 on each side, right? What's 15 by 15? 225. Plus 1/2 the perimeter of the base. What's the perimeter of the base if it's 15 and there's 4 sides? 60. Slant height is 12. So that's 360. So if we add them together, that's 585. All right, here's one of those that's maybe just a little bit more difficult for some people because it is a hexagon. Okay? So the surface area of a hexagon is the area of the base plus 1/2 perimeter of the base times the slant height. The area of the base, the area of a hexagon, is 1/2 the apothem times the perimeter. Do we know the apothem? Well, yeah, it's really nice that they give it to us. What's the apothem? 2 square root of 3. What's the perimeter of the base? 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. 24. It's a hexagon, 6 sides, each is 24. So it's 1/2 the perimeter, which is 24, slant height, which is 4. Okay? And then just put this into your calculator and figure it out. Okay? All right. Lateral area of this. This is the first one where they don't give us a slant height. They don't give us a slant height, but we have the other two parts of the right triangle. So how do we find the slant height? We use the Pythagorean theorem. Okay? The slant height squared equals a squared plus b squared. So it's 2 square root of 3 squared plus 3 squared. What's 2 squared? 4. Square root of 3 squared is 3 plus 9, which is 12 plus 9, or 21, which is L squared. So L is the square root of 21. So to find the lateral area of a cone, it's 1/2 perimeter of the base times the slant height, which is 1/2 perimeter of the base is 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, or 24. And the slant height is square root of 21. Again, multiply that out, round to the nearest whole number. Lateral area of a cone is 1/2. Wait, it is not. It is pi r L. But do we know the slant height? No. So just like that other one, slant height squared equals a squared plus b squared, which is 30 squared plus 12 squared, which is 900 plus 144, which is 1044. Somebody take this. Can we take the square root of 1044? Is that going to be a normal number? I bet not.
No, it's not.
Okay, so we'll just write it as a square root of 1044 for right now, because we're going to round that one to the nearest whole number. So you take pi times r times L. So you push the pi button on your calculator, which gives you 3.14159265, yada, 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 times 30 times the square root of 1044. And you're going to round it to the nearest whole number, and that's going to round to 3045. Okay. Surface area of the cone. Okay. They give you all you need there. Okay. Pi r squared plus pi rl. You know what r is? And slant height is 19. Just do the math. You can do that. If you're given the lateral area of your cone and you're told to find the slant height, lateral area is pi rl. So if this is 11.2 pi equals pi times 2.8 times L, well, you cancel the pi's on each side and divide each side by 2.8. So L is equal to 4 or 5? 5, I think. Something like that. And finally, the lateral area of a pyramid is 1/2. Oh, why am I putting a pi in there? Lateral area of a pyramid is 1/2 the perimeter of the base times the slant height. So the lateral area is 1/2 the perimeter of the base, and the base edges are 16, and it's a square base. So that's 64. And you're looking for the height. Well, we got to find the slant height first. So 544 equals 32L divided by 32. L equals, 100 and something. 117? Just 7. Oh yeah, 17, not 117. Just 17. So then what I would do is I'd draw out a little pyramid here. I know the slant height is 17. And if the whole base is 16, half a base would be 8, and now I need to find the height. So 17 squared is equal to 8 squared plus the height squared. So 289 equals 64 plus the height squared. So 225 equals height squared. So the height equals 15. Okay, so that one's a little harder because you got to work through a little bit more. Okay, but that's what you'll see on today's assignment. I will put the assignment out, but those of you who are not finished with the NWEA, we're going to finish that right now. So I'm going to put out the assignment first, and then I'm going to put up the NWEA.
So do you want us to just leave the assignment?
Just leave the assignment for now. You can get caught up on that.